Eight of Wands. We're on the move. So understand that if you feel a bit ungrounded, if you feel like you don't know what's going on, or if you feel like you're not where you were, but you're not where you're going yet, understand that you're on the move. You're headed there. Don't feel like you're missing something. Don't feel like there's something that needs to be fixed, or the fact that you feel ungrounded is an indicator of something wrong, because it's not. That's just the current energies right now, especially coming out of eclipse season. There's a lot of energy at play, and things have felt a little weird. Outside has even looked weird to me, at least. Like, yeah, there's been all type of stuff. So it's like, ground back into the fact of who you are. Ground into the fact that you are someone who's in alignment. You're not in alignment, you are alignment. So understand that. Just pay attention to the energy, but don't judge it too much or feel like it has to mean something, or that because you don't feel super smooth and grounded that you're out, there's something wrong. That's just the current energies. So lean into it and embrace it. Yeah. Okay, then no. If y'all are leaving now, then no. Okay. Thank you. Little sisters, man. No respect. Oh, wow. That's way too many cards. But on the bottom is Queen of Wands. Let's see. Let's see what we can salvage from here. Okay, this card came out, so I'll leave that. Queen of Wands. Be confident in yourself and sit confidently on your throne and understand that it is a throne. I keep getting illusion energy, like, yeah. I feel like with the eclipse and everything, like there's a lot of shadows being casted. So at any given turn, like especially right now, like you can feel like, I don't know, you can feel like something's wrong, or feel like you're misguided, or feel like something subtly just strange. And it's like, understand that like I said with the last card, it's just the energies. And understand that everything's okay. Check in with your inner world. Check in with yourself and see like, okay, is there actually something, is there a reason to be feeling like this? And when you go and you realize there's not, understand that, okay, this is not me. Like, this is not an indicator of something wrong within me. Understand that it can't just be the collective. It can't just be, the energies from the planetary alignments and all that stuff. But be confident in what you know. Be confident in your own power, and sit on your throne and tend to the things you need to tend to, and understand that that's what you're called to do right now. Don't feel like you have to be paying attention to anything particular, or that you need to be working on anything in particular outside of yourself. Understand that. Do as you were. Do what you've been doing. Cultivate what you've been cultivating. Work on what you've been working on, and understand that that's how you're gonna navigate this energy and get through untouched. Because now if you fall for the illusions, fall for the shadows, and you do a bunch of stuff, and then the energy clears, and now you're left with, a bunch of pieces all over the place and things that are broken, and then now you have to work with that. So now you have to do something. It's like, dang, like all you had to do was be still and not do anything. But so definitely just lean into your knowings, lean into who you are, and understand that if you were just fine yesterday, just fine this morning, that nothing actually changed, then chances are it's not you, and it's okay. Well, this came out reversed. I don't typically read reverses, but right now I feel called to. Yeah, this also feels like it's with the last one. Like you see, like now it feels like he's walking down. It's like, nah, you're going the wrong way. It's like you were fine, you were going the right way, but 54 as I say that, but you allowed the illusions, you allowed the shadows to convince you that, oh no, this isn't right, and now you change directions, and it's like you were so close. It's like, don't let this be you. If this is you, turn back around now. Don't wait till you get all the way super far and then realize, oh my God, like, what did I do? Understand that, okay, let me go back to what I was doing. Let me not quit and let me not pivot when I didn't even want to pivot because I felt like I should or something. You know, continue what you're doing. Get back to work. Understand that whatever this is, you're right. And I feel like you only pivoted because there was that seed of doubt within you already, you know? You were already questioning yourself. You were already wondering, like, am I doing the right thing? And then now this shadow popped up at the right time, and you're like, oh, see, I knew it. And then now you turned around, and it's like, no, like, they're just preying on the fact that they know that seed of doubt was within you. And it's like, no, keep going. You're almost there. Like, you're so close. And it's like, yeah, there's no separation. You're there, but it's like don't turn back now at the you know, right at the finish line, because it really is what that is. You're there. So congratulations. And if this is for you, then hell yeah, don't fall for that. It's all noise. Five of Wands. Look, you see they're all fighting, but no one's getting hit. They're just hitting wands against each other. Like, no, they don't actually want to hurt each other. They're just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But, yeah, don't fall for it. If you were looking at this scene from afar, you'd be like, oh my God, like, they're so brutal. They're doing so much. But it's like, they're not doing anything. None of them are actually about that life. It's all a distraction, really. So don't fall for it. Don't feel like, I don't know, maybe you might be feeling like people are attacking you or they're sending, or you feel like they will if you express yourself or if you show up authentically. And it's like, they're not really on that. They're just making a bunch of noise. They don't have anything else better to do, you know? But they're not hurting anybody. They're not actually bold enough to do that, you know? They're too afraid of the consequences. They're too afraid of what will happen, you know? It's like, you're not afraid of anything. You understand that you're sovereign. You understand that you're whole within yourself. So it's like, allow them to play and keep each other distracted and get off whatever they need to get off, but you're here to do something. So continue to do it. Oh, and we got another 5. 5s are clearly significant right now. 5 of Cups. It's time for you to go back to the castle. It's time to stop playing around. You've gotten everything you needed. You've charged up. You've gotten the clarity you've needed. You've gotten the signs. You've had the angel numbers. You've got all of that. So it's time to get up and go do your thing now. And yeah, I get the feeling that, you know, you've been a little beat up in the process. Like, you're not getting up just unscathed, like, it's time to go. You might be a little, you know, getting up, but it's like, it's time. And your healing will find you along the way as you walk, you know. You have no idea what's waiting on you. By the time you get to the castle, you will be at 100%. So don't sit here feeling like you have to be at 100% before you can get up and walk to the castle. Understand that there's some water on the way. There's a fruit tree on the way. There's even a companion on the way. So it's like, but you have to start walking, or else you will stay in this space where it feels like there's nothing. You don't have anything. You don't have any support or whatever. But that's not true. You just have to get moving, and that's been the call. And it's time now. And now you're ready to do it. So now just get up. And if you have to limp your way at first, that's fine. But just show up and continue to walk and understand that everything you need will continue to find you on the way there. But the castle is yours. It's waiting on you. Your throne's in there waiting on you to reclaim it. So enjoy the ride. Back to Oracle. I don't know, the energy this week is definitely interesting. I'd say it's been one of the strangest Monday magic so far, but I feel like that's to be expected for an eclipse season. And like I said, I feel like the energy has been weird in general. Like for me personally, for sure, I feel like things have felt very strange in all type of ways. And yeah, it's always been this kind of, I've been like just side-eyeing my reality a little bit, just kind of like, so I feel like, yeah, today's energies and the energies here are definitely in alignment to that, so, which is also reassuring, you know, but breathe, it's all okay. Even if you don't have all the answers right now, you don't even know what the hell's going on, you don't know what tomorrow looks like, next week looks like, breathe, you know that, you know you're alive, you know you have the breath in you, you have that connection, that spark of life within you. As long as you can breathe, you're alive, you know. As long as you can breathe, your breath has the power to do all type of things. That's really your connection to spirit, you know. Like we were doing earlier, breathing is like, okay, if you want energy, this is what you do. If you want relaxation, this is what you do. And there's a multitude of different breath works that can cultivate all type of energies, you know. Those were just a couple, and those were very, very basic. So yeah, I'm feeling called to tell you to look into that, like into breath and breath work and what exactly the breath is and why it does these things and how it does them. And my bad, my hair is wet, so it's like I'm pushing against here and I feel it like flattening out, and we definitely don't want flat locks. So, but yeah, breathe, man, breathe. It's okay, and allow yourself to be you in all your weird, wonky ways. Like, you don't have to be perfect, you know. You can express yourself how you need to express yourself. The most random thoughts that pop up, you can express them. And there's room for all of you. Understand that you don't just have to be perfect and show up one way. Understand that you being authentic is the most important thing always, no matter what that looks like. Happy, sad, angry, hungry, like whatever you are is exactly who you're supposed to be at any given time. Like, yes, you can do the work to, you know, cultivate different emotional states and change different vibratory states, but understand that what you are at any given time is okay too. And you can do, and that doesn't mean just because you're mad you have to go burn everything down or go punch holes in the wall. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that there's positive uses for all those emotions, you know. And like, if you're a creator, you can go make a mad painting, you know, throw a bunch of paint on it. And I bet you that it'll come out as a masterpiece, you know, because you showed up authentically in the space and you used that energy and you transmuted it and alchemized it into something positive, you know. And it's like, that's much more far reaching than going to go punch a hole in the wall. Because now you punch a hole in the wall, you got, you know, you move the energy, but now you have a hole in your wall. So now at some point you got to fix it. So now it's going to take more energy that you didn't need to have to use for that. You know, you could have used that to go make something good. And that hole in the wall isn't gonna serve anybody else. No one's gonna feel better because you have a hole in your wall, you know. If anything, they might feel worse, you know. They might be concerned about you, or they might be upset, like if you live, you know, with your people or something like that. And so it's like, use the energy in a better way, and you always have that choice. So yeah, breathe. Don't take things so seriously, and understand that however you feel at any given time is okay, and it's all useful. It really is, and it can be if you allow it to be. I knew that car was gonna come back out because it felt like I tried to rush it away. So yeah, breathe, relax, slow down. Let's breathe right quick. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Nah, energy is funny. I swear, when I say I knew it was gonna come back out, I promise you I knew it was gonna come back out. Cause I felt that I was like, oh, all right, like I'm going too long on this. I tried to rush it away, and it was like, I knew it was gonna come back out. I was like, breathe. But, and this was on the bottom before, and it came out. Miami, I understand that. Yeah, so take a vacation if you can, even if it's just in your own hometown, like a staycation or something like that. And if you can't do that, stay at your house. Set your house up in a way that pours into you, you know. Turn your house into a retreat and lock in there, you know. Stay there for a day or 2 days for the weekend. Don't go out. Limit yourself to the phone, you know, and treat it as like a vacation. You know, get some foods that you like, some fruits and stuff like that. You know, clean up and make it really a space that makes you feel good, and then lock in there for the weekend. And treat it like Miami, you know. Treat it like you just got an Airbnb at a mansion down in Florida, you know. And it can be that, and it will serve you in that way, I promise you. And that's just the call right now. And it's like, breathe, you know, relax. That really seems to be the call right now. And through all the strangeness, all the madness, all the chaos outside, it's like that's the most important thing you can do for yourself right now, is to allow yourself to relax and to breathe and to understand that it's all okay. And it's like, even if it's not all okay, you're not going to fix it all right in this second, right now. So don't feel like you have to spend every moment trying to fight the problem or trying to get it done. It's like, it's not going to work that way anyway. So the best thing you can do is understand, have that awareness, okay, this needs to be dealt with. Okay, I will deal with it. And then relax now, give yourself what you need, because now it's most important that you give yourself your self-care, that you get yourself everything you need, because that's the only way you're going to be able to pull yourself out of whatever the situation is. So understand that that's the call right now. It's like, okay, you're not going to solve it, not from the vibration of fear, not from the vibration of worry or lack or any of that. That's not going to solve the problem. The only way you're going to solve the problem is by getting above the problem, is by raising your vibration and being able to look down at the issue and be like, oh, okay. And then you'll have a clarity that you don't have right now while you're worried, looking left and right, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, your access to solutions from that vibration are very little. And even the solution that will come up will probably just put you into new problems, you know? They'll still solve that problem, but you'll have a new problem because your vibration matched that. So the things that you're attracting in that vibration are going to be seeds that grow a tree of that exact thing. So it's like, you're not going to solve any problem from the vibration of worry. You're not. So even if it's just for a second, like I said, like earlier, you got to watch like a little 15-minute whatever to get your vibration different. And it's like, okay, I'm laughing. Okay, I feel a little better. Boom, now I can problem solve. Like, cool, that's cool. But if you're sitting there like, oh my God, understand, like, look, that makes me feel anxious just doing that. I feel crazy. And it's like, I'm just acting. It's like, yeah, don't do that. Breathe. Go to Miami, even if that's just your house, even if that's just your room. Like, if you live at home, yo, don't come knocking on my door today. Yo, I'm locked in here today. I'm on vacation. I'm out of town. I'm in Miami. And do that, and understand that it's okay to do that. It's okay to take up space. And understand that you being at your wholeness is in the world's best interest. It's in everybody's best interest. So even if they don't understand it now or at a conscious level, they will be also benefiting from you giving yourself what you need in the long run. So please go to Miami, book that trip. Tupac, Hail Mary, come with me. That's what I'm hearing in my head right now. Yeah, go big, try something. Yeah, just try something and see, like, if you can think of, like, okay, something that's in alignment. I'm not saying just go do some random stuff, but like, if it's your dream to have a painting up in a museum somewhere, do something big. Pull up to a museum with your painting. Like, that might sound crazy, like, what? But pull up with your paintings and be like, yo, I'm this person. These are my masterpieces. I'm wondering how I can get it, you know? And it may not even work like that. They might be like, what, are you crazy? We don't, whatever. But that's not the point. Just go do it and see what that feels like and see how you're received. And even if they shut you down, there's people in there who like art, you know? So they're already there because they want to see something good. They want to see masterpieces. So it's like, if you have a masterpiece, it doesn't take the validation of somebody else to make it a masterpiece. When people see it, they'll understand, like, oh my God, like, that's amazing. So yeah, if that's your dream, hey, make it, today's the day or this weekend. Like, yo, I'm going to take my paintings, I'm going to go out to that museum and I'm going to pull up and see what they say, you know? And who knows? They might be like, oh, wow, we actually been looking for something just like this, you know? And who knows? But it's like, if you're waiting for the validation to come first for you to go do big things, it's not going to work. So, hell yeah, that's that Tupac energy right now. They can't tell you nothing. Be you 100% authentically. And it's like, that's what you want, go get it, go do it. And understand that even if it doesn't work out the way you can see it working out, that it will work out in some way, because that's a big move and that's a big shift to be made, because that's not something you would typically do. And it's also sending out the message of who you are and who you know yourself to be, and your reality. That will have ripple effects into your reality, and your reality will shift because of something like that. So, hell yeah, go do that, please. Religion. And with this, I'm hearing like true religion. So I'm like, jeans might be significant. Go put on your good jeans. Like, yeah, I'm getting a party vibe from this. Like, go put on your good pants. Go put on your trues. and get ready to turn up. Go outside, go be seen. And let them know you got that ish on, man. Like, you look good, you feel good. Like, don't hide from the world. Understand that you at your truest is in everybody's best interest, man. And even if people are hating at a conscious level, or people like, man, she always flexing on us, or he always trying to show off. Understand that that's their ego talking, and that their higher self appreciates you because they know that they've been trying to get them to show up authentically, to expand, and to be to to shine bright, because that's what we're all here to do. We're all light, right? Light's not here to be super dim and to barely be seen. Like, no, it's here to shine. So their higher self is gonna thank you. Their ego might be like, man, they always blah, 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 blah. But understand that their higher self is like, thank you. Like, yeah, because they understand that hate is really just misguided love. It's just them like, I wish I could do that, you know? Like, who do they think they are doing that? Like, if I can't do that, but the thing is they can, you know? So you're setting a seed of you can do it too in them. And eventually they will get there. So their higher self thanks you. Even if they can't say thank you, understand that their higher self is like, thank you. Like, they needed to see this. I've been trying to get them to like wake up to themselves and to get them to shine, because they are a light, but they don't understand it yet. They're still using their power in a chaotic fashion instead of, focusing it and allowing it to actualize everything they want for themselves. But you free them to contemplate it, to think about it. That seed in them will eventually grow into them actually making that decision themselves too, you know? After so many times when people is like, damn, why everybody shining? Like, maybe I could, But it's like you were one seed, you were one part of that, and then another person was another part of that, After enough hating, they're gonna boss themselves up. So thank them as well too, because it's like everybody plays their part. Like I said, everything isn't for everybody. Everybody isn't supposed to be everything. But understand that you being you 1,000% is in everybody's best interest, even if they can't vocalize that or verbalize it yet. So hell yeah, free everybody by freeing yourself, man. Freedom is the gift that keeps on giving, I promise. 10 of Pentacles again at the bottom. We're on to something. We're onto something. We're building generational wealth, and not even just as individuals, but as a collective. Like, generational as far as like the whole collective, the whole world at this given time. Like, we're building wealth together, a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of success, a wealth of experiences, a wealth of authenticity. And it's like it all comes through individuals choosing themselves and freeing themselves, and it frees the whole collective. And then we're gonna look around and be like, wow, like, when they look at us in the history books, it's like, wow, this was the generation, this era of time where truth found everybody, where oneness became the reality again, which was always the only reality, which was always the only truth. It's like, that's what we're building here. And in this space, we're cultivating it as well. And I know that you guys leave here and, you shine your light and, impact other people as well. It doesn't stop here in these containers, in these spaces. These conversations leave here, these realities leave here, and the seeds of the truth continue to be sprouted all over the place. And I appreciate y'all for that, for sure.